Hi. So, living with MS, I was diagnosed 15 years ago when I was 30. I did show signs a few years previous to that with numbness in parts of my leg, mainly my thigh, which I just thought it was cramps or, something silly. But anyway, I did get diagnosed with MS. Since then, I've lost my eyesight for approximately 6 months, use of my right arm and my left leg. And I'm still going. As I say, I'm 45. It doesn't define me as a person. I still work, still run a small construction company. It's not as bad if you're positive. Sure, it's not great, but it's not something that some pills will get rid of, or, something that it's just like a cold that it comes and then you've got rid of it and that's it. Once you've got MS, you've got MS. It is what it is. It shouldn't define you as a person. I've seen so many videos here on YouTube with the doom and gloom. I try and look on the bright side. It helps me out immensely. Sure, my legs don't work as good as what they did. I try to work in moderation because I'm tired all the time. But that's life. It's something you get used to. You feel lethargic sometimes, don't feel like doing anything. But I think anybody goes through that, regardless of if you've got MS or not. So you can't have that as an excuse as to why, you're not wanting the will to keep going, live, and do whatever you want to do. If you do things in moderation, you can live with MS to a degree, Sure, it's not great. It isn't. And there's people way worse than me. I've been very fortunate that I'm still able-bodied and still going strong, but I'm very, very positive. And I try and look on the bright side of things. Every day is different. Some days I can't put my socks on. It's hard. Sometimes I've got joint pains going to bed. I'm as tired when I wake up as when I go to bed. You get used to it because it's what you deal with every day. So it's not the end of the world. It really isn't. And all this doom and gloom that you can't do things, and sure you can't. But if you look after yourself, take healthy, food into your body, it does help. I don't take any medication. I stopped taking medication, I think around 11 years ago, because it made me really depressed. I can get depressed on my own. I don't need medication for that. So I stopped taking medication and I changed my diet. Try and eat healthy, and sure, I still eat McDonald's and junk food like anybody else, but in moderation. I'm not there every day. I used to be. I'm not now. So if you're healthy, I have an active life as much as possible, and some days I don't want to do anything, I've got to be honest, but I do try and stay positive, and that really, really helps me. Don't let it define you as a person. If you give up, you're going to get worse. You really are. I'm not giving up. I'm very strong-willed, and I keep going. It does suck not to be able to put your socks on, but it's kind of fun as well trying to put your socks on. So if you look on the bright side and the funny side of things, if you look after yourself, it does help. And it's not great, sure, but then at the same time, if you give up, it's only going to get worse. You've got to stay strong. I think a lot of the problems with MS is a mental thing, because you're not able to be 100% like you were before you were diagnosed. Keep it going. Keep positive. It really, really helps. It really does. There's lots of people with MS that are still going. So, one to come off the top of my head is Montel Williams, the TV presenter. He's doing quite well and he's looking after himself. Sure, he does have the money for top drugs and top dietitians and all the rest of it, but at the same time he's very positive. So stay positive. It does help, and I really hope this does help people that have recently been diagnosed. I'm 15 years in. I'm 45 years old. I'm still going strong. I'm still working on roofs. Kind of stupid, I know, but I don't do as many as I used to. And I don't do them if they're really steep. But I'm still building stuff. I do construction for a living. I love what I do, and sometimes I don't feel like doing it, but I keep on going. Keep going, stay positive, have a smile on your face, and you'll get through this. Anything's possible. Mind over matter, mental. It's mainly mental things, you know. It's psychological. If you stay positive, it really, really does help. Really does. I can't stress that enough. So stay positive and drop me a line if you want to chat or anything. You know, I'm always here. Thanks for watching, guys.